address from supergroup The Black Eyed Peas, Grammy Award-winning musician Will.i.am.
He's OG, like hardcore gangster with it. Like, gangsta fence, wood, here we go. Checking all that stuff out.
From Warwick, Rhode Island, Gil and Blanca Fons.
The only thing that's going to help my eyes get used to this color is sunglasses.
You're not going to wear sunglasses in the house.
Star of the hit show 30 Rock and author of the new book, How to Beat Up Anyone, the groundbreaking Judah Friedlander.
How long have you been married?
I just got divorced this morning.
From North Carolina, Robert and Stephanie Wilson.
I pray every night that someone buys that banner.
Going out on your own takes a little bit more guts.
There's not even vines here.
From The Tonight Show and Oprah, the hilarious Allie Wentworth.
Wow!
From Revere, Massachusetts, Victor and Karen Lange.
Fantasy football is a wicked good time to me.
To me, fantasy football is just dumb.
And now, please welcome your host, Tom Papa.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the Marriage Wreck. I'm Tom Papa. Your husband acting like a moron this weekend? Your wife bugging you to do things you don't want to do? It's okay. After you watch the couples we have on the show tonight, you're going to realize you're doing just fine. Say hello to our celebrities, everybody. Thanks for being here, guys.
Am I the only married person on the panel?
Well, let's see. Will?
I'm married to music.
Do you think you'll be married one day if you break up with music?
Yeah, I'm gonna get married eventually, but it's gonna be like, she gotta be open-minded to have, like, you know, a three-way relationship.
Oh. Wow. He means music, everybody. And how long have you been married?
10 years.
10 years. How long have you been married?
I just got divorced this morning. So. What's up, ladies? How you doing?
No, you actually have never been married.
No, man, not legally.
Yeah. All right, this is how it's going to go tonight. You're going to watch some couples have their fights, and you're going to decide who's right, the husband or the wife. And then at the end of the show, our studio audience is going to vote on which of tonight's 3 winners is the rightest. And that person will win $25,000 and a billboard in their hometown declaring they are right. All right, let's meet our first couple. From historic Revere, Massachusetts, it's Victor and Karen Lange.
Everything about her I love. She's my best friend. She makes me happy.
He's a good listener.
I'm the total package. That's what I can say. He's the total package. I just can't wait to grow old with her. It's going to be fun. It feels so cool. I love fantasy football. I never could play it, you know, I'm too skinny, too small, so fantasy football is perfect for me. I get to be a GM and to coach everything, so fantasy football is a wicked good time to me.
To me, fantasy football is just dumb.
I own 2 teams, so I spend all Sunday on fantasy football.
Keyword, fantasy. It's not real.
He traded Peyton Manning for Marshawn Lynch and Roethlisberger. He didn't even get a chance to veto it.
It's fantasy.
I have to make sure all my guys are healthy.
A guy gets injured and Victor acts like I punched his mother in the face.
I can't believe I traded him for Donald Driver.
Victor's conversations are like controlled by fantasy.
You are the commissioner and you have veto power.
I didn't see that I had to use the veto power on that trade.
Blah, 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 blah.
4 interceptions and a fumble, 6 for 138 and a touchdown, negative 10 points right there, dominated.
While he's out there watching football, I'm in here slaving like Cinderella. Sunday is my only free day, so I would like him to just enjoy time with me. So what's the big deal if you miss 1 game?
Because you try to take 1 game from me, Karen, I'm not foolish. You're going to go for 2, you're going to go for 3, and then all of a sudden I got no Sunday. It's my day, it's the man's day.
Really, it's the man's day? When's it
Thank
my
you.
day? When's the woman's day? There's just so much that we could do besides football.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, there you go.
We could go ice skating, go to the aquarium,
Get him!
Hit him again.
Pick him! See, he's scared. He's scared.
look at historical things, you know?
Yeah, there we go. And I'm starting that defense today, baby.
Anything but football. Chuck E. Cheese, I wouldn't even care.
You should be able to sit down and support your husband, support my team.
I'll sit
Please.
down with you the day I get one Sunday, Women's Day, Karen's Day, all day.
You can have
7
that.
in the morning,
You
breakfast
can definitely have
till
that.
midnight.
Yeah.
We do everything
then
I
you
want.
go right ahead and do that.
With you.
No, not on Sunday.
So the issue here is, should fantasy football be allowed to ruin real Sundays? Do you play fantasy? Yes, you think so?
If my husband was playing fantasy football, I'd go do some fantasy shopping.
But do you feel like maybe she married him and thought, oh, this is going to be my Prince Charming, and then he ends up looking, you know, like that?
Well, that's her problem.
I'm more worried about his 3 friends that are just sitting there on the couch, you know. They're all wearing the same outfit, too. It's like they're part of his team.
There's no chips, there's no buffalo wings. It looks like a fantasy party.
It's pretty depressing.
But he's really into it. He likes doing this thing. I mean, do you care what your husband does if he...
Well, he's just not being attentive to her. That's what she's upset about.
But on Sundays, who needs...
But fantasy football's a lot of time, though, not just on Sundays. It's basically Monday through Saturday is research, and then Sunday it all goes down.
And not only that, you also have to check up on the college stuff because those dudes that are about to graduate and go to the NFL, that's part of your whole list.
Yeah.
So you're planning for the future years of it by checking out the college guys who are going to be pro?
If he's OG, like hardcore gangster with it, like
Right.
what? Gangster fantasy, what? Here we go. He's checking all that stuff out.
So there's a chance that he's even like driving around checking out Pee-wee games in his neighborhood? Like, oh, little Bobby Johnson, I'm going to get him in 20 years.
If he wants to be a winner.
Yeah.
Really?
I got friends that they be on that fantasy stuff.
Right.
And it's like a drug. They like cracked out on fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
It's serious business.
But wait, what do you get at the end of fantasy football? If you
get
invest...
a fantasy pile of money.
Really?
Yeah, you go upstairs and you pop a fake thing of champagne with your fake friends.
Right.
And you're like, we did it.
And all these fake naked girls jump out of the closet and go, we knew you could, we knew you could.
Yeah, and she's downstairs vacuuming.
Yeah.
All right, we have to take a quick break, so strap on your fake helmets. We'll have the Langs right here in the studio when we come back.
Coming up, Karen Lange explains the problem with fantasy football.
How many years have you been playing?
I've been playing for about 5 years.
How many years have you won?
Never, but I can try.
Will this husband be victorious?
My wife is always right about everything. Please, let me be right this one time. That's all I'm asking.
And later, everybody's kung fu fighting.
Talk about it.
What? No, I want to talk to you first. No, I said
Find out why.